Hi LEGO Star Wars fans, this is atcawsome doing a review on the LEGO set 9493, the Star Wars LEGO X-Wing Starfighter. Came out in the spring of 2012. It has 560 pieces and ages range from 8 to 14. This is the second episode in the atcawsome LEGO review series, and let's hop right into the review. Let's start with the minifig. Okay, here's Luke Skywalker in his pilot Luke outfit. He has his orange jumpsuit with the control panels on his torso. You can also see the rebellion symbol on the top of his helmet. And no, he does not have double face. You can see him with the double face in the Millennium Falcon set, but not in this set. And they actually made some changes to him since the last time you saw him in the pilot Luke outfit. Here's a look at the AT-AT version of Luke Skywalker. Let me just put it into focus. Here we go. You can notice his facial expression a little bit different. His torso design is a lot simpler. You see the differences? Yeah. This one has, on the back, he has like a vest. This one doesn't. So, yeah, a little bit different. He's a little bit new in that way, but not a whole lot newer. Here's Luke Skywalker's droid, R2-D2. His facial buttons and printing is a little bit different than last time, but for the most part, he's the same R2-D2. He doesn't have any back printing. Nothing special about him. Here's the new minifigure to LEGO. His name is Jax Porkins. And I have no idea why they included him in this set. I don't know if it's for playability or something. But anyway, if you watch the movie, he's like the first one that gets shot down by the Empire. It's like really stupid that they put him in there. They should have put someone like Gold Leader in his place. But Gold Leader's in the Y-Wing set. But I think they should have put Gold Leader in X-Wing set. But now let's just look at the character. So he has his blaster, which makes no sense because he's in space. And he has the torso printing right here. It's the same as Luke Skywalker's printing. He has actually a little bit different patterned helmet, but he still has the rebellion symbol. You see his blast shield on his eyes. He has the vest on his back like Luke Skywalker. And he's pretty much wearing the same suit, but with a different face. There's no back face. So, yeah, here's a useless minifig. This is Jax Porkins' droid, R5-D8. And actually, I think this is a very cool droid. First of all, the printing's a little bit different. Well, obviously different than R2-D2. But what I really like is his head. Most of the time when they make R2-D2 shaped droids, they just put the same R2-D2 head on, but just change the printing, which is kind of lame. But they actually have a new head. You can have a look here. Head's actually a little bit different. Well, I'll compare it to the R2-D2, and you can kind of see the difference. Look, the printing difference in the shape of the head. So I like how they changed it up by putting a new head on beside just putting the same R2-D2 head on and just recoloring it. So I like that factor that they put into this droid. Now here's the X-Wing itself. The X-Wing is first seen in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, in the Battle of the Death Star, which is basically what this set is based off of. The X-Wing flies into the trench, shoots some torpedoes into a vent exhaust port. Torpedoes go down into the central center and just blows up the Death Star. It doesn't really explain how it did that, but it just shows the missiles going into the exhaust port and blowing it up. So yeah, they used the X-Wing to destroy the Death Star, and is also a key factor in the battle of the second Death Star in the final Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi. And so now, since you know a little bit of background, let's go into some features. The first feature I want to show you is the cockpit. The cockpit in LEGO Star Wars sets are very common. They're usually, you fold them up, you just put the character in, and this is no exception. Same thing. Let me show you. So we have a character like so. Let's put him down for now. Just grab it. No levers or anything. You just have to pull it up. Let's do this. Put him in there. I'm sorry if you can't see because of my arm, but then you just grab the top, fold him in. There's a little bit of a design inside. Not much to see though. I wish they maybe put some more pictures or something in there to make it more interesting. But it's a classic design of LEGO. The next feature I want to show you is the droid slot. This is only really seen in Lego Star Wars sets. Like, I've never seen it in a regular Lego set, but this is how it works. So you put a droid, like R2-D2, and you just basically put him in here. There's a couple little Lego bricks, you just put him in there. And then you can take off his head. Put it back here. And you can switch it so it's like facing forward. Unfortunately, his head doesn't rotate, but oh well. And so what R2-D2 basically does in the movie is he like monitors the ship and stuff. And I think that's a cool feature, how they made it realistic to the movie. And I think it's a pretty neat thing there. Now I'm going to show you the coolest feature of the set. So if you look at the bottom, you can see a crank. So what you do, you lift it up like this, and you turn the crank a little to your left, and it folds up. It uses the strings from the rubber band and some gears inside to do that. And here's the front view. By the way, they use this in attack position. If you watch the movie, you can see the wings fold up near the beginning of the battle. And so I think it's a huge playability feature in the set, and I think it's perfect for Lego Star Wars ship fans and stuff like that. Now to unfold it, you're going to want to grab it in the front and turn it to your left or to your right, and it just flops back into regular pilot position. So yeah, it's the coolest part of this ship. Now, what Lego Star Wars fans would really like about this Lego set is the detail. Look, it has all these markings and very detailed features. Like, look at the engines. They're a lot more detailed than a 2007 set. So they really upped it up on this Lego set. And by the way, these things here, in there, are blaster guns. You'll see that in the movie. And so yeah, the detail is very cool. I especially like the features, like the cockpit, the droid hangar bay, and the fold-up feature. Now, there's one more feature I need to show you. It's just a little one. If you look under here, you'll see a landing gear. You basically put it in like this, and when you do that, it kind of like falls on its head. So what you want to do, you want to fold it out. Like what you see in the movie, you just push it like down, and it holds it up. So it's just a little thing they added. It's not that cool, but it just adds to the set. Now, a question that you might want to know is if the X-Wing fighter has flick fire missiles. Unfortunately, it doesn't. For some reason, Lego didn't include them, so it was kind of disappointing. But in their place, they have something similar. It's the torpedo heads, what you see in the movie as they launch it into the vent port. It's right here. They have a white head. And yeah, they don't move or anything. It's just for show, which is kind of unfortunate. But at least they had them. It's better than nothing. And by the way, there's one on the other side, and you just clip them into that hook. So now let's finally give this thing a rating. If I were to give this a rating, I would give it about a C. Yeah, solid C. It has cool features and everything, but they could have added something more, like better minifigures, Jex Porkins, really, and just a few other things. But for the most part, they did a solid job. And for younger kids, I would also give it a C, and older kids a C. So yeah, it's an okay set. So this is an ATC Awesome review, and remember, ATC really is awesome.